You people really have too much time on your hands. If you want to say something to me, get it over with now. So they all got together and formed a circle around me. And they said, I started chanting. That's not how my neighbour does it. I thought, I don't care how your neighbour does it. I did it the way I thought I was supposed to do it. And what your neighbour does is his business. Now you people let me out of here. Because it was starting to get just a little bit too creepy. So I thought, it's time to get home in one piece. But as I made my way home, this car pulls up alongside me. Guy winds his window down and said, "Excuse me, but touch it or the monkey gets it." I said, "I am touching nobody's monkey." I'd get arrested for that for a start. But here I looked in the back of the car, and sure enough, there was a monkey tied up in the back. No idea why, but I decided to investigate, and I opened the door, and the monkey spoke to me. He said, "Cat got your tongue?" Monkeys, cats, this was all going about whose line. And I thought, any minute now I'm going to wake up. Seriously. And I thought, right. I started to hear this banging coming from the back of the car. And I thought maybe it was something wrong with the guy's engine or something. The electrical whatever. I'm the mechanic, don't ask. But I go to the back of the car, popped the trunk, but there was nothing there except this tape recording, and all it kept repeating over and over was, "Swallow before you speak." And I thought, I always do. And I thought, it's businesses of yours anyway. And I found it shocking. But the same thing happened. I heard a knocking this time. And somehow the monkey had got from the back of the car into the boot of the car. And he was like, "Can you, for God's sake, come here." And he said, so I went down to hear what he was going to say, and he said, "Colin made me do it." Oh, Colin's got a lot to answer for. He made the monkey do it. Apparently the monkey's been doing it for years. It's all Colin's fault. And I thought, I have to help this poor thing. But he was starting to get quite rude. Quite, swearing, and I assumed he was upset, but I thought, any more of this crap and I'm going to spank the monkey. Which is when the guy at the front of the car came out and said, "Look, I've got one thing to say to you, and one thing alone. Now pay attention. Where the hell is Connie with my scotch?" I don't know. I didn't even know she was here. So I thought, I've got to take matters into my own hands, and I said, look, give me the keys to the car. You're obviously in no fit state to look after your car, never mind your monkey. Hand over the keys. But he wouldn't. So I said, look, buddy, you're in no fit state to drive. Give me the keys, or you kissed everybody else. And the look of shock on his face was unbelievable. He was like, how did you know? Who told you? And I said, I'm adorable. And he said, yeah, you are, but that's not the point. How did you find out? And I said, well, come here, I'll tell you. I said to him, oh my god, it's tiny. And he seemed a little bit hurt by this. Well, I was tired, I was getting fed up. And I said, look, I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to insult you. And he said, look, it's okay, I understand, you've had a lot of stress today, and I would do something, but let me give you a piece of advice first. And I was like, okay, I'm all for one for taking advice. So I listened carefully, and he said, that's not how Brad does it. I said, well, what Brad does is none of my business. Really, isn't any of my business. But he doesn't have spare time, it's up to him. And he said, yeah, true. But if you were paying attention, you would have heard me tell you I'm a girl, right? But he was obviously a guy. And I decided to start backing away from him towards the car. And I said, look, before I go, away with your car, take your monkey. Let me tell you this one thing, and don't you ever, ever forget what I told you. He said, I hope it's me with my clothes on. And that's it. I have no idea how well that worked out, but it was only for a bit of a laugh. And it probably sucked, but if you want proper improv on your screen, sign up to the Facebook page I'm running to help get those two over here. And I promise I'll stop doing this.